I had to delete so much storage to make these videos. Okay, so I wrote it on here. You know that? Okay. Chapter 20, the Progressive Era. So the Progressive Era was America's response to the problems of the Gilded Age, which were political corruption, crowded cities, unsafe workplaces, and just huge economic inequality overall. So reformers, mostly like middle class men and women, probably white, pushed for efficiency, fairness, and justice. A shocking example was the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire in 1911. Locked doors and unsafe exits trapped workers, mostly young immigrant women, and over 140 of those women who were trapped died. This tragedy spurred labor reforms, including safer working conditions and shorter hours. Muckrakers like Upton Sinclair and Jacob Riis, exposed unsafe factories, bad food, and corruption political machines. Sinclair's The Jungle led to the Meat Inspection Act and Pure Food and Drug Act in 1906. Women were major reformers too, through clubs and settlement houses and activism. Women like Jane Addams helped immigrants and poor communities while pushing for suffrage. Their work paid off in 1920 with the 19th Amendment, giving women the right to vote. Progressives also targeted big corporations and trusts. Presidents Roosevelt, Taft, and Wilson promoted regulations and trust busting to curb monopolies. Laws like the Sherman Anti-Trust Act, Clayton Act, and creation of the Federal Trade Commissions helped rein in corporate power. Environmental reform was part of the agenda too. Leaders like John Muir and Gifford Pinchot pushed for national parks, wildlife protection, and responsible management of natural resources. But the era had limits. Jim Crow laws in the South denied African Americans many rights, and reforms often benefited white citizens more than black Americans. Leaders like Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois debated how to respond, highlighting the continuing struggle for racial equality. By the early 20th century, progressives reform has reshaped cities, workplace, and politics, expanding expanding democracy and regulation. But they also revealed how much work remained to achieve justice for all Americans.